Welcome back for another deep dive explained by AI.
Ready to jump in.
Absolutely. Today, we're exploring practical tips and strategies for traveling on a budget.
A topic everyone can get behind.
Yeah, exactly. We've dug through a ton of resources to help you experience the world without breaking the bank.
And we've got some great stuff to share.
Yeah, we'll be looking at 8 key areas: preparation, flights, transport, accommodation, food, activities, money-saving tips during travel, and even how to leverage the local community.
Lots to unpack.
Definitely. So get ready for an adventure as we uncover unexpected gems to maximize your travel experiences without emptying your wallet.
Sounds exciting.
It is. So let's dive right in. First things first, picking the right destination can make or break your budget.
True. And you might be surprised to learn some countries are inherently more affordable than others.
Oh,
Yeah, Southeast Asia, for example, with countries like Vietnam and Indonesia, they offer incredible value. You can really stretch your dollar there.
that's good to know.
And then Eastern Europe boasts hidden gems like Bulgaria, where your budget goes a lot further.
Oh, wow.
And we can't forget about Latin America,
Right.
countries like Mexico and Portugal. You get rich cultures and delicious food without overspending.
Sounds like a dream.
It is.
So it's all about picking your spots strategically.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to think outside the box. Instead of those trendy and super expensive cities, why not consider nearby alternatives?
Like what?
Well, instead of Paris, how about the charming city of Lyon?
Okay.
Or trade the hustle and bustle of New York for the historical streets of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You'll still have an amazing experience, often for half the price.
Wow, half the price. That's pretty significant.
It is.
So, okay, we've got our destination locked in. What's next?
Timing. It's everything in the world of budget travel. Have you heard of the shoulder season?
I think so. Remind me.
It's those magical weeks just before or after peak season.
Yeah.
You'll find fewer crowds, the weather's still nice, and you get those sweet prices that haven't hit their peak yet.
That makes sense.
Plus, no fighting for reservations or battling hordes of tourists at every attraction.
Yeah, that sounds way more relaxing.
Right.
Okay, so timing is key. What about flights? Those can really eat into your budget.
They can. But thankfully, technology can be our best friend here. Flight trackers like Skyscanner, Google Flights, and Momondo. Those are essential for the budget-conscious traveler.
Yeah, use those.
Setting up price alerts for your destinations will ensure you snag those incredible deals as soon as they pop up.
That's a good tip. I always forget about alerts.
Yeah, it's super helpful. And don't underestimate the power of travel blogs.
Oh, yeah.
Places like Nomadic Matt or The Broke Backpacker, those are fantastic resources. They share tons of tips. And they've been there, done that, so they really know their stuff.
Great resources.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the destination, we're thinking about timing, and we're using technology to track flights. Now, how do we actually book those flights without spending a fortune?
All right, well, first things first, flexibility. If you're open to traveling on different dates, especially midweek or those red-eye specials, you're way more likely to find a steal.
Right.
And don't be afraid of budget airlines, Ryanair, EasyJet, or AirAsia. They can get you to your dream destination for a fraction of the cost.
Okay.
Just remember those baggage fees.
Oh, right.
Yeah, packing light and planning ahead will save you a lot of headaches and money.
Good point.
And think outside the box. Ever considered an open jaw ticket?
Open jaw.
It means you fly into one city and out of another. Often it's cheaper than a round trip to the same place.
Huh. That's interesting. I never thought of that.
It can be a great way to see more of a region. And another pro tip, consider utilizing stopovers.
Stopovers.
Some airlines offer free or really cheap stopovers in incredible cities. You could extend your trip with a few days in Singapore or Reykjavik without paying extra for the flight.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Right.
Okay, so we're getting creative with our flights, but what about getting around once we're there? I mean, sometimes transportation can add up too.
It definitely can, especially if you're relying on taxis or those tourist buses.
Exactly.
But if you're planning to explore a region like Europe, buses and trains are fantastic options. They're super affordable and offer a scenic and relaxed way to see the countryside.
Okay, yeah.
Flixbus and BlaBlaCar bus are great for bus travel, and a Eurail pass can open up a whole network of train routes across Europe.
I've heard good things about Eurail.
It's a great way to go. And for shorter distances, don't forget about carpooling platforms like BlaBlaCar.
Oh, yeah.
You connect with drivers heading your way, often for a fraction of the cost of a train or bus. Plus, you meet locals and get insider tips.
That's a good point. And once you're in a city, what then?
While renting bikes or scooters is a fun and cost-effective way to explore.
I love doing that.
Right. You save money on taxis or public transport, and you get the freedom to explore at your own pace.
It's a great way to see a city. So I've covered getting there and getting around. Now, where do we sleep?
Ah, accommodation. That can be a big expense, but it doesn't have to be. Let's bust a myth about hostels, shall we?
Sure.
Forget those crowded dorm rooms. Many hostels now offer private rooms that are super comfy and surprisingly affordable.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they're still a fantastic way to connect with fellow travelers. You might even find a travel buddy for your next adventure.
That's cool. What about those vacation rentals?
Ah, yes. Airbnb and vacation rentals are another great option.
They can be pricey, though, right?
They can be, but you can find unique apartments or rooms, often with kitchens, so you can cook some meals and save even more money. Imagine waking up in a cozy apartment, stepping onto a balcony with a breathtaking view, all while staying within your budget.
Sounds nice. What if you want to be closer to nature?
Well, for nature enthusiasts, camping is a classic. Many destinations offer campsites with stunning views and affordable rates.
And it's a great way to disconnect.
Exactly. And if you travel during the off-season, you might even have the whole campsite to yourself.
Wow, talk about peace and quiet.
It's amazing. And accommodation doesn't always have to come with a price tag. There are ways to find free stays if you know where to look.
Really? Free?
Yeah, couchsurfing, for example. It's a fantastic way to connect with locals and experience a destination like a resident. Plus, you save on those accommodation costs.
I've heard of couchsurfing, but I've never tried it.
It's a unique experience, and platforms like Trusted House Sitters offer another interesting opportunity.
What's that?
You essentially house sit for people who are away, caring for their pets in exchange for a place to stay.
Oh, wow.
It's a win-win. You get free accommodation, the company of some furry friends, and the homeowners get peace of mind.
That's pretty cool. So you're saying there are ways to get creative with accommodation.
Absolutely. And always remember the power of deals and discounts.
Oh, right.
Sign up for those loyalty programs with hotels and booking sites like Booking.com. You can rack up points and unlock some sweet offers.
Yeah, good point.
And if you're spontaneous, those last-minute booking apps like Hotel Tonight can offer incredible bargains.
So being flexible pays off.
Always.
Okay, we've covered a lot. Destination, timing, flights, transportation, and accommodation. What about food?
Ah, one of my favorite parts of travel. And guess what? You can eat well on a budget, too. It's all about savoring local flavors without overspending. Embracing local cuisine is often the most authentic and affordable way to tantalize your taste buds. Street food, for example, offers an amazing tapestry of flavors.
I love street food.
Me too. From tacos in Mexico to pad thai in Thailand, you can have delicious food adventures on the cheap.
So much good food out there.
Right. And exploring local markets is another great way to dive into the culture and discover culinary treasures. Fresh produce, vibrant spices, ready-to-eat meals, all at a fraction of the cost of restaurant.
And you get that authentic experience.
Exactly. Plus, many restaurants offer cheaper lunch menus.
Oh, yeah.
So you can enjoy a good meal, often featuring local specialties for less.
Great tip. What if you're staying somewhere with a kitchen?
Then self-catering is your best friend. Stock up on local ingredients and make some simple meals. Pasta, salads, sandwiches, you'll save money and get to know the local cuisine even better.
It's definitely more affordable than eating out all the time.
It is. And don't forget about those handy apps. There's Too Good To Go, where you can rescue surplus food from restaurants and cafes at a discount.
Oh, wow. So you get a good deal and help reduce food waste.
Exactly. Win-win. And keep an eye out for apps and websites that offer restaurant discounts and deals. They can help you uncover those hidden gems and enjoy some amazing meals without breaking the bank. Remember, budget travel is not about deprivation. It's about making smart choices that allow you to enjoy the experience to the fullest.
Okay, so we've tackled flights, accommodation, even food. But what about actually experiencing the destination? All those fun activities and attractions.
Right, and those can add up fast.
Exactly.
But good news, you can have amazing experiences without emptying your wallet.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so first up, free walking tours.
I love those.
They're a staple in so many cities.
Yeah.
Great way to get your bearings, learn about the history, and discover those hidden gems.
And they're usually tip-based.
Exactly. So you pay what you feel it was worth.
Exactly. What about museums? I love museums, but they can be pricey.
They can be, but a lot of museums offer free admission on certain days or times.
Oh, right. I forget to check for that.
It's worth looking into. And of course, nature's beauty is free for all to enjoy. Parks, beaches, mountains, they offer breathtaking views and adventures without costing a cent.
Yeah. Sometimes the best things in life are free.
So true. Now, if you're planning to hit up a lot of attractions in a city, think about getting a city pass.
Oh yeah, those can be helpful.
They usually give you access to a bunch of sites, museums, even transportation, all at a discounted price.
It's like a bundle deal.
Exactly. And another tip, traveling with friends or joining group tours can often unlock group discounts.
Oh, that's a good point.
Saves money, and it's fun to share those experiences with others.
Definitely. Now, what about those guided tours? They can be super expensive.
They can be, but with a little research and planning, you can totally create your own adventures.
Yeah.
Use Google Maps, guidebooks, ask locals for tips, and you can explore independently at your own pace. You might even stumble upon some hidden gems that way.
I love that feeling of discovery.
Me too. Okay, let's talk about something really important. Smart money management.
Oh yeah. Got to keep track of those pennies.
Exactly. Using the right payment methods can save you a lot of money on fees.
Like what?
Look for travel-friendly credit cards or bank cards that don't charge foreign transaction fees. Those can really add up.
Good point.
And when it comes to cash, generally withdrawing local currency from ATMs is cheaper than exchanging money at those airport kiosks.
Yeah, those places usually have terrible exchange rates.
They do. Now be aware of those tourist traps.
Right.
They're everywhere.
How do you avoid them?
Research prices beforehand. If something seems way overpriced, it probably is. Venture off the beaten path a little, you'll find local shops and restaurants offering better value.
That's good advice. And for getting around, what's the most budget-friendly way?
Local transportation, hands down. Buses, subways, they're way cheaper than taxis or those tourist buses.
Plus, you get a more local experience.
Exactly. Now, this one's important, travel insurance. I know a lot of budget travelers skip it, but
It can be a lifesaver.
it can, especially for unexpected situations like medical emergencies or lost luggage. There are affordable options out there like World Nomads or Safety Wing.
I'll have to check those out. So we've covered a lot of practical stuff. What about the less tangible aspects of budget travel?
You mean like connecting with the local community?
Yeah.
That's so important. Locals are a gold mine of information. Don't be afraid to ask them for recommendations.
Like where to eat or what to see.
Exactly. Chat with your hosts, taxi drivers, those market vendors. They can share hidden gems you won't find in any guidebook.
Love that. And it just makes the trip more meaningful, right?
Absolutely. You know, for the truly adventurous, there are some alternative ways to travel that can really help with the budget.
Oh, like what?
Volunteering or working while you travel. It's a way to immerse yourself in a new culture, gain new skills, and sometimes even offset some of those travel costs.
That sounds pretty amazing.
It is. Platforms like Workaway or WWO connect you with opportunities to exchange work for free accommodation and food.
Oh, wow. So you could help out on a farm or teach English?
Exactly. Or even assist with community projects. And if you have digital skills, you can freelance while you travel.
The digital nomad life.
Exactly. It offers flexibility and the opportunity to work from anywhere. Just remember, budget travel isn't about deprivation. It's about being smart and making choices that allow you to truly enjoy the journey.
It's about the experiences, not the price tag.
Exactly. Now, speaking of being smart, let's talk planning.
Okay, crucial for any trip, but especially when you're on a budget.
Right. First things first, set a realistic budget.
How do you do that?
Think about your travel style, your destination, how long you'll be gone, and research is your best friend.
Oh yeah, you gotta do your homework.
Explore different options, compare prices, read reviews, and reach out to locals or travel bloggers. They can offer some great advice.
So many resources out there.
There are, and remember, flexibility is key. Be open to adjusting your plans. Maybe shift your travel dates, consider a different destination, be open to trying new things.
That's how you discover those hidden gems.
Exactly. And don't forget, there are tons of free resources out there for budget travelers.
Like what?
Websites, blogs, apps, they can help you find deals, score discounts, get all the information you need. The internet is a gold mine.
It really is. So once you're on the road, any tips for staying on track?
Definitely. Stay organized and track your expenses. It's easy to overspend when you're caught up in the excitement of travel.
Yeah, I've been there.
We all have. So keep those receipts, use a budgeting app, whatever works for you. Just stay aware of your spending.
Wow, we've covered so much ground. I feel like I could plan a budget trip around the world right now.
You totally could. And the best part is knowing it doesn't have to cost a fortune to experience amazing things.
Exactly. It's so empowering to realize that we can explore the world and create these incredible memories while being mindful of our budget.
It's all about mindset, really. The world is full of incredible experiences waiting to be discovered, and you don't need to break the bank to find them.
It's about being open to those new possibilities, embracing the unexpected, and finding joy in those simple moments.
Exactly. Budget travel's all about prioritizing what matters most to you. If you're a foodie, maybe splurge on a few exceptional meals and opt for more affordable accommodation.
Right, right. Or if you're a history buff, you might prioritize those museum visits and free walking tours.
It's about making those conscious choices that align with your travel goals and values. It's about collecting those memories, not souvenirs.
And those memories are priceless, no matter what your budget is.
They really are. They enrich our lives and broaden our perspectives.
Absolutely. Traveling is an investment in yourself, in your growth, in expanding your horizons.
It's a chance to push yourself outside your comfort zone, embrace new cultures, create stories that you'll cherish forever.
So well said. So, are we ready to embark on our next budget-friendly adventure?
I think we are. The world's waiting with open arms, ready to reveal its hidden gems and unforgettable experiences.
I can't wait. And remember, everyone listening, planning, resourcefulness, and an adventurous spirit are your greatest allies when it comes to budget travel.
Embrace the journey, be open to the unexpected, and savor every moment.
Well said. We hope this deep dive into budget travel has inspired you to dream big, plan wisely, and embark on your next unforgettable adventure.
Do you have any topic that you would like to have explained? Drop it in the comments.